In the cozy corner of their favorite cafe, enveloped by the aroma of freshly brewed coffee and the soft hum of conversation, lifelong friends Lily and Ethan engaged in a heart-to-heart discussion about the sweet moments that define their friendship. The gentle melody of a distant piano added to the ambiance, creating the perfect backdrop for their reminiscences.
Ethan, have you ever paused to appreciate those small, sweet moments that make our friendship so special?
Absolutely, Lily. It's those little gestures of kindness and understanding that weave the fabric of our bond. How about you? What's a moment that stands out to you?
Well, it got me thinking about our spontaneous road trip last summer. How do you think shared adventures contribute to the depth of our friendship?
Question: how should Lily express her thoughts on how shared adventures contribute to the depth of their friendship? A. Share personal anecdotes or observations that highlight the impact of shared adventures on their bond. B. Provide a general response without delving into specific examples to keep the conversation light. C. Express uncertainty about the connection between shared adventures and the depth of their friendship to avoid making assumptions.
Answer: A. Share personal anecdotes or observations that highlight the impact of shared adventures on their bond.
Explanation: Lily should share personal anecdotes or observations that highlight the impact of shared adventures on their bond. This approach adds authenticity to the conversation and allows Ethan to understand the depth of their friendship from Lily's perspective. Providing a general response, option B, might not convey the emotional connection, and expressing uncertainty, option C, could weaken the warmth of their exchange.
Ethan, remember that time we got lost in the countryside during our road trip? Despite the initial panic, navigating our way back together strengthened our trust and reliance on each other. Moments like that remind me of the depth of our friendship and the adventures we've shared.
Ethan smiled, recalling the mix of excitement and apprehension they felt during their escapade. Encouraged by Lily's sentiment, he posed another question.
That was definitely an unforgettable experience, Lily. Speaking of trust, how do you think honesty contributes to the strength of our friendship?
It's an interesting question, Ethan. What are your thoughts on it?
I believe honesty is the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship. What's your perspective? Question: how should Lily respond to Ethan's question about the role of honesty in their friendship? A. Provide a general response without delving into personal experiences to keep the conversation light. B. Share personal experiences or insights on how honesty strengthens their bond. C. Express uncertainty about the connection between honesty and the strength of their friendship to avoid making assumptions.
Answer: B. Share personal experiences or insights on how honesty strengthens their bond.
Explanation: Lily should share personal experiences or insights on how honesty strengthens their bond. This approach allows for a more meaningful discussion and provides Ethan with insight into Lily's viewpoint. Providing a general response, option A, might not offer tangible examples, and expressing uncertainty, option C, may weaken the depth of their conversation.
Ethan, I couldn't agree more. Remember when we had that disagreement about our travel itinerary? Being honest about our preferences and concerns allowed us to find a compromise that strengthened our friendship. It's the openness and trust we share that deepen our connection.
Ethan nodded, appreciating Lily's honesty and vulnerability in sharing their past conflicts. Inspired by their candid exchange, he posed one final question.
That's a great example, Lily. Speaking of trust, do you believe that vulnerability plays a role in deepening our friendship?
Question: how should Ethan express his thoughts on whether vulnerability plays a role in deepening their friendship? A. Provide a general response without delving into personal insights to keep the conversation light. B. Share personal insights or observations on how vulnerability fosters intimacy and trust in their relationship. C. Express uncertainty about the connection between vulnerability and the depth of their friendship to avoid making assumptions.
Answer: B. Share personal insights or observations on how vulnerability fosters intimacy and trust in their relationship.
Explanation: Ethan should share personal insights or observations on how vulnerability fosters intimacy and trust in their relationship. This approach adds depth to the discussion and allows Lily to understand Ethan's perspective. Providing a general response, option A, might not convey the depth of the topic, and expressing uncertainty, option C, may weaken the authenticity of their conversation.
Lily, vulnerability is essential in deepening our friendship. When we share our fears, insecurities, and dreams with each other, it creates a bond built on understanding and acceptance. It's in those vulnerable moments that we truly connect and grow together.
Lily smiled, touched by Ethan's vulnerability and their shared journey of friendship. As they continued to bask in the warmth of their heartfelt conversation, they realized that the sweetest moments in life are often found in the company of cherished friends. Lily and Ethan embraced the beauty of their friendship, knowing that amidst life's ups and downs, their bond would remain a source of joy and comfort. Here are 5 words and phrases related to the theme of Melodies of Friendship.
Bond. A close connection between people, characterized by mutual affection, trust, and understanding. Vulnerability. The state of being open and exposed, especially in expressing emotions or sharing personal experiences, leading to deeper connections.
Trust. The reliance on the integrity, honesty, and reliability of another person, essential for building and sustaining friendships. Intimacy. A close and affectionate bond between individuals, often characterized by emotional openness and shared experiences.
Compromise, the act of finding a middle ground or agreement through mutual concessions, contributing to harmony and understanding in friendships.